welcome back to the channel. We're going to do something a little different today. My wife's very old but very reliable, very good Royal. This is an Everlast 8200. So we probably have had this for about 15 years and it's been great, but we hear that there's no longer parts being sold for it. And we actually had blowouts on tires. So one of the things that we ended up doing was we tried to tape them. We tried to do anything. About December, so it's now about August. In December, we purchased a tire, $26. And then we had another go out and we just thought, well, let's just go replace them all. They don't manufacture these anymore. And so one of the things that we're gonna do, these are just, they're trash. So we're throwing those away, and matter of fact, as I'm throwing them away, they're breaking apart. So what I did is this search. What we're looking at is, I thought, well, these are the same thing as kind of like skateboard wheels, and maybe I have to take and do a little work on them. But I did order multiple skateboard wheels. A 60 millimeter, which I thought was a 70, and those came in about 2¼ inches. These are 2½ inch wheels. Then I thought, well, maybe the inches to millimeters was wrong. So then I ordered an 83 millimeter. That was completely wrong. Huge, sent those back. But then I kind of sat on these. These are Sunset skateboard wheels. They're not as wide, so as you can kind of see the difference there, but they are almost spot on in circumference. I think these are like 0.05 millimeters to the better side. And the biggest thing is that any wheel could have worked, but the 2¼ were just way too small. It could barely get this up. And that's the thing, you've got to really get this level. So what I'm gonna do is kind of look through these, and I'm gonna get one on. I do have I'm gonna have to do a little work on it because the spindle is a little big. And then we'll also look at some of how do you attach them. So let's just get at it. So this may be the hardest part of the whole project is I actually had this laying around the house, and this was kind of like it was a K&S Engineering in Chicago. Here's the phone number if that helps, any one of those, and also the website. I'll put it down in the bottom below. This is really modeling stuff, and I got it at Hobby Lobby for $14.99, and it's been a while. Now the thing is I just needed one piece. There's lots of different pieces in there. I can't remember what I was using that for, because I think there were some metal things that I wanted to do on a model. But this particular piece is 5/16, and it has a very thin wall on it. But the wall, if we come over here, actually fits right over that. And all I need to do is cut this down 1 inch. So that was probably one of the more harder things. So I need to cut it down 1 inch so that these little, I don't know what they're called, they're little top hats. Keep them if you can. I went to the local place. So the local place, because they said, well, this is an official Royal part or something like that, they wanted $5.99 or $6.99 a piece for those. Well, that's nuts. I went to the local hardware and got the same thing. It's not the same color, not as deep, but it's going to do the same thing. 40 cents. So kind of keep that in mind. So what we're going to do is, first of all, because these are 63 inch wheels, and this rod fits right in just like that, and then it fits right over here. So let's go ahead and let's take and cut 1 inch sections. The only one I may want to kind of mess around with a little bit is this one here, but I really don't think we may make it a little bit longer, but it really doesn't matter. There's going to be a little play in here as well, but that's okay. These wheels were only $28 for 4. So really good. I thought a good buy. The only thing that I would do is they come in 2 different colors. But when I got ready to check out, it was 1 and 1. So I think you may be able to get same colors if needed. I just got some blues. These are actually, they say LEDs, but I don't know what that actually means. Hopefully this doesn't, probably glows in the dark. It's just what we need, a sweeper that glows in the dark. So let's go ahead and cut the rest of these. So now that I've got these all cut, I'm going to take the burrs off of them. You could do this with sandpaper, or it doesn't have to be anything. I'm just going to use this oscillating. That should be it. We've got those done. Let's go ahead and I need to just not necessarily punch this in, but it needs to fit in there. Actually fit in there just fine. We're gonna then, well, let's just go ahead and get this one here. So that worked well there. I'm just gonna slip this on. Interesting. There we go. And then I'm going to put on the silver. And I do have, well, that's not going to work. But I've got a little rubber mallet here that I'll just stick that on. You can kind of see. We'll stick that on and I'll just kind of whack it down. Maybe. Little nut may help it here. I'm going to whack that down just one more time. Okay, that's solid. Now one of the things I did do is I put both the blues on one side and we'll have the darker ones on the other, but you know, it doesn't matter. It plays a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and get the other ones on. So, I did just notice something. This one here, this side actually rubs along this wheel. So we're going to have to do just a little something. I don't know if I have anything. Okay, I know this is really strange. This is rubbing right here, and I've taken these spacers, and it looks like I could put in 4 or 5. I could put in 5 spacers. It's still not enough, but look at that chamfered edge. What I'm going to do, it's only for this one wheel. I'm going to put this on the grinding wheel, and we're just going to take that down. That wheel is just going to have a little bit more of an edge on it. So let's do that. I still need enough on this lip here to get that hat on. So I'm going to take this down just a little bit, but then I'm going to take the wheel down a little bit more. Let's go ahead and slip this in. We may have enough. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. A little crazy about the lights. I don't know if I saw that on these. Yeah, I didn't see that on that, but that's okay. Those are pretty. That is it. So now what we've got to do is test to see if it works. So there you go. I know it's kind of nuts, but $28 on a set of skateboard wheels and 40 cents for a little hat. And I did find the other one as well, so I didn't really mean that much. But you can get that taken care of on your own if you want, or even talk to your local vacuum cleaner representative who does Royal and kind of tell them about this and have them show the video. But $28 compared to $28 or $26 a wheel. Now, of course, you're going to have to spend some money if you're going to have someone do it, but that's it. Hey, thanks for watching the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and turn on the post notifications to catch all the episodes of the Bucket List Project. Thanks for watching.